Good morning, students. Welcome to e-learning class of computer science. Today, we will discuss our last topic from lesson 1, network devices, protocols and transmission medium. Let's start. Network devices. Various devices are used for setting up a computer network. Let us discuss some few devices that play important role in a computer network. First is modem. Modem, the short for modulator and demodulator, is an electronic device that converts the digital signals of a computer into analog form so that they can travel over a telephone line. At the destination, the receiving modem converts the analog signals back into their digital form so that the destination computer understands them. Modems are used for connecting computers to the internet. Modems are connected to a computer and a telephone line. Modem can be internal or external. Second is Network Interface Card (NIC). A network interface card (NIC) is a computer hardware component that allows a computer to connect to a network. NICs may be used for both wired and wireless connection. It is also known as a Network Interface Controller (NIC), Network Interface Controller Card, Ethernet card, Network card, LAN card, Network Adapter, or Network Adapter Card (NAC). The NIC has a ROM chip that contains a unique number, which is the hardware address or media access control, or we can say MAC address. This hardware address uniquely identifies a computer on the network. Next is hub. A hub or a Ethernet hub is a small box that connects the individual devices on a network so that they can communicate with one another. A hub is basically a multi-port device that may have from 4 to over 400 ports. The last is switch. A switch is a device that is also used to connect computers in a network. Switch is a more intelligent device than a hub. Unlike a hub, a switch sends the incoming data to the desired destination only. It records the addresses of all the computers connected to it. So, when a packet is received, the switch reads the information about the destination address to determine if the destination device is connected to it or not. If the destination device is connected, the switch forwards the packet only to the destination device. In this way, the other computers do not have to read and deal with data that is not meant for them. Protocols. Protocols are a set of rules used by computers on a computer network to communicate with each other. Some examples of protocols are: first, HTTP Hypertext Transfer Protocol. It is a protocol used between a web server and a web browser for transferring HTML pages. Second is TCP or IP Transmission Control Protocol or Internet Protocol. TCP is a protocol which is used along with the IP to send data over the internet. It is responsible for dividing the data into packets and reassembling the packets when they arrive at the destination. IP is a set of specifications that determines the best route for the packets across the internet so that the packets reach their destination addresses. Computers must be connected to each other to form a network. There are various types of cables that can be used for setting up a network. Some of them are: 1. Twisted pair cable. It consists of a pair of insulated wires together in a twisted pattern and running them parallel to each other. The use of two wires twisted around each other helps to reduce any disturbance and noise in the signals. It is used in two or more pairs, all within a single cable. It comes into two varieties. First, shielded twisted pair or STP, and second, unshielded twisted pair or UTP. UTP cable is most common cable used in computer networking. Coaxial cabling is the primary type of cabling used by the cable television industry and is also widely used for computer network such as Ethernet. It is expensive than standard telephone line and it carry more data. The last is fiber optic cable, a technology that uses glass or plastic threads or fibers to transmit data. A fiber optic cable consists of a bundle of glass threads, each of which is capable of transmitting messages modulated onto light waves. It has several advantages over traditional metal communications lines. It has a greater bandwidth than the metal cables, that means they can carry more data. They are much thinner and lighter than metal wires. Data can be transmitted digitally rather than analogically. The main disadvantage of fiber optics is that the cables are expensive to install. Students, hope you all have understood. Thank you.